And I'm back. This is step 2. Right, I've done a bit of scouting. Been around. Just checking on cities. Indonesia is definitely inactive. Australia's active. I've messaged him to come and join me. He said no because of some of the players' stats are weak. It was down to him. He don't have to join. My reply was, better to have numbers than being on your own. So he's on his own at the moment. New Zealand has joined. He's level 1. Also, I know he's playing. He's just building on 2 cities. Okay. We are looking at attacking Mozambique. He has also joined. Also inactive. So once we take Mozambique, oh no, he's just building there. Right, yeah. Should be if you're going to build on any city, you build on your capital. But hey ho, he's just building there. So we're going to come in. We're going to take his capital first. We're bringing this stack over, and this stack over to line up there. So that would be 6, 8 troops going in. We'll take his capital first, then this one, and then we'll send another troop in to start taking the land. By then, that will be the National Guard's jobs to sit on the cities and take the land. While the heavy ones, or should I say heavy, stronger troops will take the cities. And then we'll go north into Russia. We'll take this city. We'll take all this land. We'll take this city. Because we know he's inactive and not doing anything. Afghanistan was another one who was inactive. And as you can see, he's still not building. And Russia was the other one who is inactive and not building. Why take a mass big nation like that and not do anything with it? So that's our plan. We're going to take north. I have asked Japan, even though he's low level. Yet again, I'd rather have the numbers in. If he wants to join, I've asked Vietnam. Myanmar is inactive. So I've asked them as well if they want to join. These two are in the team. I can't see them joining. At least he's building. Badly, but he's building. So, right, since you've been away, we haven't done nothing. We've just been scouted, and day 2's just clicked over. So day 2's just clicked over. I am now researching frigates. I've bought all the remaining rares off the site, of the market. So the plan is going forward. We're going to get a stack of frigates going here to protect our cities. We'll have them set on aggressive, which is another thing you can do with Security Council. So you just come over here, it'll have fire control, and you just bung it on aggressive. So now anyone goes anywhere near this white circle, my artillery will instantly attack them. If it's not, if it's friendly, like my teammates, it won't attack them. But anybody else, they'll get attacked. They'll see it as a threat and attack them. which is a good thing and a bad thing with naval ships, because say Japan comes along here and he's going to attack Vietnam and he goes past Hong Kong and it's in range, my ship will then attack it. And then out of nowhere, I have now gone to war with Japan. So that is the downside of having aggressive. But then it stops your cities from, especially if you've got a good stack on there, it stops your cities from getting invaded. So we've got 4 ports, so we're going to be building 4 to 8 frigates. Right, so getting to the question, he's not building right. Japan over here is not building right. He's put in an air base on his city here. He's a naval nation. He has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nations, or 6 cities on his nation, and every single city is a naval base. Probably the best city, or best nation, to say, best nation to have navy. If you're a navy player, Japan is the nation for you. Right, reason why I say he's not building right, because he needs to work on his navy first, in my opinion. Not your air. You want to stop people from getting into your nation, so you want to work on navy first. So, are you building right? Let's click on the cities. We will click on Hong Kong. Army bases, you want as few as possible, because they do nothing for you. As in, yes, you can build your troops and your tanks and your soft and hard targets and your support stuff out of them, but that is all it's going to do for you. Alright, yes, it does boost your hit points up as well, so it'll take longer to kill. Upkeep from are not too bad, but they don't do nothing for you. So that's why if you've got 6 cities, you want to be having probably half. Well, you want to work out, first of all, you want to work out how you want to play. If you want to be infantry and pure land base, then yeah, you're going to want 6 army bases, army cities. If you want to go all round, then really you'd want 2, possibly 3. You want the minimum you can get away with. So, because they don't help, apart from help you to produce that. Air bases. For me, I'm going to put air bases in all my cities. Might not build helicopters or planes on my city from most of my cities, but I'm going to put air bases on all my cities. It's a great network to get if you're getting attacked from one end of the nation to the other, and you've got an air base there, you can fly straight in and it's easy to defend off. So you've got that aspect of it. Also, clicking on here, hit points as well, same as the army base, goes up, but it helps with your resource. So level 1 will give you an extra 5% boost, level 5 will give you a 25% boost. So it works as an arms infantry as well. So that's not only you can produce your air bases from air support from it, you're getting a boost on, for argument's sake, Hong Kong. I'll get an extra 5% boost on my components if I build a level 1. If I build a level 5, I'm getting an extra 25% boost on components. So that's why I build air bases on all my land. A great network, get people moving from A to B quicker. Quickness is key in this game, so if you can save journey time of your troops going across land, you can fly them across. That's quicker. So, and you get that resource bonus as well. Next, naval bases. I automatically go level 5 on my naval bases on all my cities as well. A, hit points, and the same with the air bases. You get the resources from level 2 to level 5. And the more you've got, the quicker it takes to embark and disembark your troops on and off and stuff like that. So that's why I always do level 5 on there. Pretty much the same reason why I do the air bases. Recruitment office, I normally only do level 1. The only time I will do level 2 is if I have to build level 2. Some things like officers you have to build level 2. The only other time is if I'm really low on manpower, I will build higher recruitment officers. Or the only other reason, if I've got loads of resources. The level 5 base recruitment office on, so it will speed up your production to produce stuff quick, and I mean very quick. Like a National Guard at the moment takes 8 hours to produce. You can get them down to an hour. So imagine churning out hundreds, especially towards the end of the game, hundreds and hundreds of National Guards just to go and take that last bit of land. So yeah, that's if you got level 5s on all on your home cities, then you can produce a big army very quick. So it's up to you if you want to go higher. I don't normally, because I plan days ahead of what I'm going to do. So that's that. Armed infantry, pretty much it is what it is. It's helps you build resources. So I normally go level 5 as well. Not always straight away. I normally would max out my naval and my air base first before I max these out, depending on how the game's going and how quickly I need resources. So if I'm struggling for components, I will just concentrate on maxing out these on the components and maxing out these on the cities, my component cities. If I'm not struggling for components, then I'll carry on doing these and then build these up afterwards. Same with any other resource. If you're in desperate need of a resource, then max out your arms inventory first. If you're not in desperate need of anything, then build up your air bases and your naval first, and then do your arms afterwards, because you get more out of this. You're getting 5% per level. So if you do one of each on the same city, you're practically doing one level of that, and you can build naval and air from that city as well. So yeah, that's what I would do there. Japan's just asked me to join. Asked to join. So we will take Japan in. Right. Going back to home. Secret weapons lab allows you to fire missiles. Well, doesn't allow you to fire missiles. It allows you to research missiles. So if you're a heavy player who uses nukes and missiles all the time, you're going to need some of these. Plus, when you start leveling up your planes, they can all use missiles. Just navals can always use missiles, and some stuff you need a secret weapon lab to actually build the thing. So I would normally do one, maybe two on this, not straight away, mid game. So from day 20 onwards, depending on how the game's going. I will build one when I need to. It's not something I will go out and build straight away. So like I said in video 1, the attack helicopters, the elite ones, these secret weapons lab. So that's when I get round to building them. That's when I probably build the secret weapon lab. Same with the satellites. Same with anything else what I need to build first. And then I'll build the secret weapons lab. I will not build anything unless I have to. So I'm not going to waste my resources on building something if I don't need it. So that is that. Hospitals, one of the most important things you can build. So not only on hit points ratio as well. Level 5 hospital will heal your army up so quick, it is unbelievable. So say later on in the game you get a stack. I don't know, say like it's an infantry, or say it's you got a stack of navy ships of 5 navy ships. So you got 5 cruisers. You've sent them on to take out somebody's stack. They come back, they're damaged. So what you would do, you would send that back to your city, which has got a hospital on it, and then that will heal your city at 6 points each per ship within a 24-hour window. So this game's 4 speed, so within a whole day you're looking at 6, 12, 18, 24 hit points per ship, per stack. That will heal quick. So when you're like me, you play the game where you would have 2 stacks of each. So I'll have a set of cruisers attacking somebody, and then a day later I will send my other stack, and when that arrives I will send the original stack back to go and get healed, and just keep swapping over. Same with your land stacks and your air stacks, so you're always hospitalising your and building their health back up. Also, with hospitals, they produce they up your population growth. So, as you can see down here, level 1 would be 20%, level 2 30%, level 5 is 75%. So, the higher your population goes up, the more your victory points go up. So, you don't have to take as much land for your victory points to go up. So that they're really good. I always do hospitals on most of my cities, even if it's just level 1, just to boost that population as well. Bunkers, same thing with hospitals. They boost your hit points up massive on level 5. Helps your city to take less damage, and they boost your morale. So the higher your morale, the higher your population works to produce more resources. So you could output more resources quicker and faster, allowing you to build a bigger army. So I had someone on another game who's a member of my Discord saying that when would I build these in mid game and stuff like that. I will build up gradually and slowly on a day by day basis and take each game as it is. Some games people just don't attack you, and you can build up really slowly. Some games where you're getting attacked, you need navy more quicker, so you would concentrate on navy over everything else. So it is hard to say, oh, you must do a level 5 hospital by day 15 or something like that. You take it as it comes. You really want a level 5 hospital. You want level 5 air base and naval bases. Same with your arms. You want level 5 arms as well. But don't want to build it just for the sake of building it as well. Let's finish that. Let's see what Japan sent me as a message. Probably saying it's just applied. Okay. Right, like I said in the first video on here, same person asked me which infantry would I max out. I wouldn't max out any infantry. I've done National Guards. I'm never ever gonna max them out. That is the most I'll probably do. Maybe later on, if I'm not doing anything, I may go up to as far as level 4 to get that extra air range. Because at the moment, they're on level 1. They can only fly 2,000. I don't know what this game's in. Yards, meters, feet, miles, whatever that is in. Probably miles. So later on in game, it gets harder to get infantry elsewhere unless you've got airfields all over the place. So you might want to later on upgrade it so you get the 5,000. But that's the only time I would upgrade infantry. Now, special forces, I don't class them as infantry because they don't take land, even though they are infantry. They're soft targets. I will normally do level 3 or level 4. Level 4 will give me that extra option of going amphibious. Level 3 is good enough. It does 17 attack on soft targets. So They can't take land. So level 3 is normally the maximum I go. Maybe level 4 if I want to go amphibious, which will then allow me to attack someone without having to go on their naval city. I could just pop up anywhere. So if I go level 4, then I normally max them out as well, get that extra air miles, because as it is, it's just one more. Armoured hard targets normally only go for tank destroyers. Normally till I get to this symbol here, which allows me to air assault them in. Occasionally, if I'm struggling in game at the beginning, I'll put an army base on one city and I'll get some combats out. And the only other thing I would do is, if I do go amphibious, then I'll get some amphibious combats, but that's very rare. Supports, normally just these two. The anti-air. Sometimes I might go rocket launchers, depending on how games are going. Sometimes maybe theatre defence. But mainly it's just these two. And sometimes I don't do any. So just depends on how the game goes. I always do all 3 helicopters. Gunship helicopters are my main source of attack. I will put an airfield close by, fly in with my gunships, take the infantry out, and then send mine in after the helicopter's done the damage. That's why I don't go big on land, because these do all the hard work. Same with attack helicopters. If they got tanks, then I'll send in stacks of helicopters to attack helicopters, because they do 7 on hard target. The gunships do 7 on soft target, so they're the opposite of attack helicopters. So these will be my main land attacks, and then once I've got aircraft carriers, I will do these for ship attacks. So these are great against subs. Planes normally do the air superiority fighters. These are my anti-air. I mainly use these for anti-air. These would do more damage to planes and helicopters better than your SAMs and your mobile anti-air. The only good thing about SAMs and mobile anti-air, if you're getting attacked when you're not online, they will at least still help. But at the beginning of the game, always get these. Normally put them in a stack with the helicopters to protect my helicopters as well. Because I used to just do stack of 5 helicopters, send them in, and then someone would use their plane on me. My plane on my helicopters and take them out, because three hits with this and it takes out 1 helicopter, and I do believe they've got no defense or no attack against planes, so just, yeah, that's why I always now put a plane with them. And also, once I've got aircraft carriers, then I'll do the naval option as well. Strike fighters, I used to do these all the time. Everybody uses strike fighters in this game. But I find the helicopters do better job, especially when you're taking cities, because the idea is you want to keep what they've built. So if they've got a level 5 airbase, you want to keep that. You don't, then this will just destroy it. But these are great for attacking infantry and tanks. So I will mainly build some of these, and just because I want the naval version. Bombers, very rarely use bombers because they do way too much damage to buildings. But you can launch missiles from them straight away. So if you've got a huge stack coming towards you, may use them for that. Always go massive naval. So you want to build up slowly, but you want to be quick. I know that's like opposite of what I've just said. Let's move these over here as well. So you don't want to wait around and build up your stuff before you go and attack. You want to attack straight away, and you only want to attack one nation at a time. What I normally see is what Israel doing in this game all the time, and I'm surprised Israel ain't dead at them. Well, he ain't far off it. So Israel joined, and he went to war with 4 different people at once. You're not going to survive if you're spreading yourself out that thin. Later on, you can go to war with more cities when you've built your army up. But this game's all about speed. You want to get built up quick, so you want to scout people. You want to pick off the easy targets first, like Mongolia here still hasn't built anything apart from one army base on one city, so he's going to be pretty easy. We know Russia's inactive, so he's going to be pretty easy, so I'll be able to build up quite quick. And that's what you want to do. Oh, that's good news. Japan is now going to attack Korea, so hopefully they won't attack me. I thought that was playing in the background. Yeah, so that's pretty much what you want to do. You want to build up slowly. You don't want to put all your resources into Navy and find out you're going to be getting attacked on land. You want to scout your opponents, see what they're building. So let's have a look at Vietnam while we're here. He's still building his arms. He's building quite slow. He's got an army base on every single city, so that to me is going land base. The reason why I say he's building slow, I have built recruitment office. They're done. My arms are nearly done. To the fact that it's going to take 50 minutes game time, and then they'll be going on to the next job, which will be building their naval base and their army base, and then I'll have an advantage on everybody because I'll be able to build more planes and more sea there. I've also done a round of National Guards. I'm now working on my second round of National Guards. So I've probably got more army than. Well, I know I've got more army in him because he's only got 6 cities. So I've got 9. So I've got 3 more cities in him. So I could produce more army, and I've got National Guards which are quicker than basic infantry. So let's pick another one. Let's pick Pakistan, see what he's doing. So Pakistan's gone air base, like army base and infantry. He's gone arms on now. That's not his. Army base and arms, army base and arms, army base and arms, and just arms. So I imagine this is just going to be, he's going to have just one naval base. I think Saudi Arabia is inactive. Turkey's building slowly. He's probably working on his arms now. So everyone's going for army bases. So Egypt look like they're building alright. Now let's go and have a look at Australia, because he's the one that said we got low level ranking, not good enough players. So he's built an army base, and he's now building an arm. So he's got no manpower for a start. And he's building an army base. So he's going to be going land base on a naval nation. So once I've got my frigates, I'll have 4 frigates, and he's got 5 things. So I can build 2 rounds of frigates, send them down just to blast his cities, 1 on each city, and then that will give, I'll have 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 on each city there, 4 on here, smashing his capital. Won't need to send no troops in. I'll do the damage just on them 4. He'll have no resources, and then he'll lose, either he will lose morale, which then he'll lose this city as well for losing his capital, or I'll force him to spend resources to move his capital over, because he hasn't built right. So that's what I mean by he's not built. He's not built right. He's not protecting these things. First thing he wants to do is build up his naval and defend his coastal cities, because that is key for him to win. Anybody who knows how to play this game will know how to wipe Australia out straight away, especially if he's building like that. So yeah, he may have have a bigger land army than me by day 10, but I'll have a bigger navy, be able to take out all these cities, and then I'll stop him from building, and just either go in with my army and take him out, or just leave my ships there bombarding, so we'll never be able to grow, force him to go inactive, and then take his cities that way. Or if he still wants to go be active, he's not going to be able to grow, and then eventually I'll have enough tanks and army to defeat his land army. So that's how you build right and stuff like that. Any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll go again a bit more clearer and stuff like that. I got to end this video because I really need the toilet and I'm going to jump in the bath. I may do another video today. If not, I will do one tomorrow. But I will not do anything without it being on video. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Bye.